How did I start Rachel's Designer Cakes? Well, I started it with fear, absolute fear. There was way too many people in the area that I live in, Darwin, that were already doing cakes. They had successful cake businesses, and I thought, a lot of people were, oh, you should start, and I was like, no. And I had to work through the mental growth, self-development first. Before any business, self-development. But the one thing that has made me so successful and pushed me to my limits is my customers. Number one is my customers. That's it. Hands down. They are the ones. I went from bulk production bakery products, like, your fresh cream cakes, to, extravagant cakes like this, 3D cakes, all the sort of different cakes that you can think of. Because I named my cake Rachel's Designa Cake, they requested all sorts of beautiful designs from their imaginations. Their kids had done drawings, and that's how I started. I started upping my skills. I learned through basically self-taught with the skills, although I'm a qualified pastry chef. The 3D styles and the wedding cakes, could say they're all self-taught pretty much. But yeah, I was so scared to start because there was way too many people in Darwin. But what I learned very quickly is that you are your only competition. And I've known that since a very young age. So I went into business not competing with anybody, not trying to be better than anybody, but competing with myself. I had to better myself in my skills, in my knowledge, in my know-how, everything. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business. It's as simple as that. And customers are my number one priority because they're the ones who come up with the designs, and obviously I'll put my spin on it, my edge, my talent and expertise into it. They'll tell me a vision and I'll be able to execute it. So don't be afraid to start. We're here to support you if you need it. We do sell courses on personal development, which I say, number one, it's all about mindset. Mindset first. If I had listened to myself and grew my mind and worked on my self-development, I would not be as successful as I am today. The reason why I didn't want to start was because there were successful cake businesses in my area, and it scared the bejeebers out of me because who was I? I was just a really young girl in my early 20s. Yeah, it was quite daunting to the fact that I thought I could start, and then it was, nah, there's people way better than me. Why would anyone want to come to me? But you know what? I did. I worked on my mindset and I just started. I came up with a plan and did it, and I succeeded. To my wildest imaginations, I succeeded. If I could say to any young person right now, just start, because your skills, your mindset, your confidence will grow naturally with it. I started with no confidence. The key is just start. Come up with a plan and just start. I know everybody else says that, but it's true. I've lived it, and I can make more money working from home than working for someone else. Now, if you're working for someone else, it's best to do a side hustle, and you can bake, on a Friday night. Whatever it is you love doing, just do it. I've finally written an ebook that helps people like you, mums, dads, anyone who wants to make extra money, be at home with their kids. That was the biggest blessing. I got to be home and watch my babies grow up. I did get so successful and busy that I ended up having to put them in daycare before they went to school. But the best part about that was they got to learn how to interact in a social way. So I had my own time to do my cakes, focus on that, and have them in daycare when I needed them. And ask me any questions you want. I'm here, I'm open, ask me anything. We could have a day of ask me ask me whatever you want in regards to the business, in regards to how to start, in regards to mindset, questions you have, fears you have. Tell me, I want to know. I want to know what I can help you with, because I have 20 years experience as a stay-at-home mum with my own cake business, which is very successful. Our cakes have been in movies. The success is over 20 years, so it's been a lot. I have made cakes for superstars, lots of famous people. That's not a brag, it's just how successful we have been. And, you know, I've also survived a divorce. I've survived grief. I've survived narcissism, so much in my life, but you can read all about that in my courses. They're just ebooks that I have put together for you. My biggest passion is just to help. And over the years, I have been asked, how do you start? How do you start? And that's why I wrote the course. Anyways, I hope this helps.